We'll be following up that story for you. Now, the bodies of 2 Kenyans killed in South Sudan on Thursday arrived in Kitale this afternoon in readiness for their burial. The 2 were among 4 Kenyans killed by some 200 militants who attacked a convoy of the United Nations in South Sudan. The bodies were brought via road to Kitale in Nzoia County, even as families called on the government to address the plight of Kenyans working in other states and to beef up security for its citizens in South Sudan. Kandie with that story from Kitale.
Mfalme, ulijua siku ya leo ya kwamba Bwana nitabaki bila mtoto huyu.
A mother consoling herself in prayer as she waits for the body of her son Benson Githaige to arrive from South Sudan at the Cherangani nursing home mortuary in Kitale. She and the Wafulas wait for their sons, 28-year-old Charles Namdala and his colleague 31-year-old Bernard Kamondo Githaige. The 2 were working as drivers with a drilling company in South Sudan before their death and were among 4 Kenyans killed on Tuesday, 9th of April.
Bibi ya shemeji mtoko alitupikia simu akatufahamisha muangalie mpikie watoto wenye wako Sudan. Muangalie wamekaa kifibi sababu tumesikia kuna shida imepatikana huko.
At 3 in the afternoon, the bodies arrived. A father, unable to hold himself together, his son leaves behind a wife and 4 children. The family's breadwinner gone too soon.
Inaonekana kwamba miundo misingi ya taifa letu ni duni. Kwa sababu hiyo ndio inalazimisha watoto wetu waanze kutafuta kazi kwa zile nchi za mbali, na ndio naona maafa kama hii inatokea.
The parents find fault in the system, blaming the high rate of unemployment for the predicament that has fallen upon their sons. The deceased mother says her son, Benson, left for South Sudan to help her sustain her family of 12.
Kwa sababu ya watoto ambao niko nao, ndio ilifanya mtoto wangu akatoka nyumbani ili aende akatafute. Wamekuwa wakisaidiana pamoja na mandugu zake wengine wakitafuta kibarua hapa na pale ili waweze kuwasaidia watoto wao.
This is not the first time Kenyans have been killed in South Sudan. The deceased sister says she left South Sudan when insecurity heightened.
Nilikuwa nimekaa kwa hiyo nyumba, mwenye hiyo plot alikuja akafukuza mume wangu, akamwambia hataki kumuona, na vile nilikaa yeye mwenyewe alikuja akiwa ameshika gun na akaniambia nataka kulala na mimi. Hapo vile alisema anataka kulala na mimi nikapiga nduru. Wakati nilipiga nduru, majirani wakauliza ni nini yenye inaendelea, akachomoka akaenda.
Namdala and Kamondo were among 12 people, including 5 Indian peacekeepers, killed on Tuesday when the UN convoy was ambushed in the troubled eastern region of Jonglei. About 200 militants armed with rocket-propelled grenades attacked the convoy and killed the 12 people, who included 2 Sudanese working for the United Nations.
As these 2 families come to terms with the loss of their loved ones and also their breadwinners, they have one major outcry to the government, that the government should ensure the safety of its citizens, especially those in South Sudan. Kandie, KTN in Kitale, Nzoia County.